Most of those people don't realize that their number has been used to be spoofing those scamming calls.
Scammers are using a new trick to get you to pick up the telephone.
It's called neighbor spoofing. That's when scammers use numbers with local area codes. As Valley News team's Veronica Marshall found out, even if you don't answer, it could get you in trouble with your neighbors.
We'll get 20 to 30 calls a day. So you go up there, you answer it. It's a local prefix numbers. And it ended up, it's a robocall.
David Hansen says 90% of the calls he gets at work are scammers, forcing him to pick up because they're using local numbers that could be customers looking for help.
And it's kind of costly because you got to take the time to set stuff down, go answer it, and go back to work. So.
Local businesses tell me the constant calls have cost them thousands in lost productivity, but police tell me there's more at stake.
Scammers will go after businesses and they'll go after individuals. So it can happen to anybody. They can, take out mortgages or loans and credit cards in your name.
What can you do to avoid these calls?
If you answer the phone and you find out that it's a scammer, the best thing to do is just hang up.
And if you have to answer, like David Hansen,
you can put them on the no-call list, but they use so many different numbers, so you can't really you can't cut them off. It seems like there's no stopping them.
With neighbor spoofing, your identity isn't the only thing on the line. So is your reputation.
They basically will just punch in a number that looks local there. And so if someone calls them back, it goes through to the person who actually owns that, and they have no idea that it's happened.
And one time I even called the number back, and I asked the guy, "Are you a telemarketer?" He says, "No, I got 3 calls today because people are calling mad because they're calling them."
We've gotten calls about that and saying that, I call this person back and they yelled at me.
Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
Hansen says he contacted our whistleblower hotline in the hopes that his frustration would reach local politicians so they could create new protections for businesses and individuals. And remember, if you need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline. The number's right there on your screen, 237-6576. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it.